Check 1, 2. Hello, Packbots. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I think everything's working. This light could be brighter. Oh, how have you been, chat? How have you been? Oh, big stretch. We've got lemonade. That's all you need. Ah, right. We're here. We're here. We're live. Everything's going well. Hello, King Bob. Hello, Tall but Dumb. Welcome in. I'm doing great. I had my ear sorted out. If you were here last time we streamed, I was having ear problems. And they just went in with a little tiny vacuum and a little pry bar and got so much gunk out of my ears. And now I can hear sounds that I have never heard before. It's very bizarre. But I'm hearing sounds at frequencies I didn't even know existed. Which is a grand time. Hello, Rogue Blender. Welcome in, welcome in. What shall we do today? Of course, we're on the unlocked file. I've spent all day, editing and writing scripts for videos, and I'm just really looking forward to just actually playing games rather than coming in and looking for very niche situations together for B-roll and stuff. I'm gladder to hear it. Oh, I'm so gladder to hear it. I'm so glad to hear anything at this point. I don't have a gold stake win on this file. Do we ever dare try and get one? Like, if I was to try and get a gold deck win, what deck would we do it with? That's the scary part. Do you go like erratic and just like roll until you have the most pristine deck in the world, or something else? I should be over here. Oh, I wonder if yes. So those of you on Twitch, you can now see my new emote that I had commissioned. It's me as a tiny jester Joker face. Gold deck, gold stake equals no money. There's no gold deck. Some kind of mysterious new deck I don't know about. Checkered? We could try checkered. Apparently going for flushes in checkered is kind of like a secret slippery slope. I think, do I have my own emotes? I do. Oh, I can show YouTube. And over on YouTube I have my emote as well. Isn't it fancy? Yellow deck. Ah, that makes way more sense. Alright, let's spend a little while seeing what we can do. Hello, feeling like a cat. How are you? Hello, Super Scud. Welcome in. We're going to try some gold stake tonight, just because... why not, you know? I've been staring at editing all day, and so doing some gold stake would be a nice different challenge. If we really want to win fast, we should try and do it with a straight flush so that we can get more money. Show me a jack of spades. Well, we're out of discards already. This is going to be tougher. Super Scud, I'm doing great. My hearing is back to full force, and I'm so grateful for it. There's the straight flush I wanted. It's several hands too late, but I'll take it. Yeah, back on Tuesday, I had my ears suctioned after the pain I was having previously during the Invitational. And my goodness, if it didn't make a world of difference, it's fantastic. I guess I'm just going to take... I'm not going to take this right now. I'm not going to play pairs ever, am I? Or am I going to have to until we get something better going? All clubs are debuffed. Oh no. Woe is me. God, the 7 hand size really is killer though, isn't it? I'm not used to this at all. Can I have a pair to go with these hearts? Apparently I cannot. Alright, I need something, anything, to get this started. Ride the bus this early is an interesting prospect. That's for sure. Diamonds are definitely not it. Will you do challenges this stream or just gold stake? I'll probably do like gold stake for like 45 minutes until I become completely disillusioned with it, and then we'll do some user challenges or something. If you've got some good ones, if you've got some good ideas, put them out there and then we'll pick from the lot later. Alright, let's make more even stuff, just because we can. And then we'll take the bus. I'm gonna do the small blind. We're not gonna get any money back from it, but it does offer us the opportunity to juice up the bus. Not very much, apparently. Good grief, this is not strong, is it? We can play these with the 6s because they're not scoring face cards when you play a pair. Oh, this was a terrible plan. This was a terrible, terrible plan. There's no way this is a 200-point high card, is it? Apart from one blue stake win that I don't even know if I've put up yet, I've not spent much time at all here in gold stake. But we'll see if we can get anything going. Well, that's nice. I'm not going to take a eternal walkie-talkie, but we'll see what else we're working with. Wild Queen or a stone card? Wild Queen, I guess. Murphy, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? I've already got an addition, so we can't Wheel of Fortune. Murphy, loving the new emote. You'd love to see it. Give me another blackjack then. All club cards are debuffed. I was never worried. Why wasn't I sorting by suit already is the real question. Oh, dude, we've only been going like 6 minutes, so the runs have not been so far, really. Exactly 4 cards doesn't seem ideal. I'm going to hold my money for interest. And we can continue to juice up Green Joker. Oh, it's got an itchy nose. Just been regaling chat about my stupendous hearing. Straights are not going to be it, really, are they? Level up straight by 3 levels. You bastards. I'm not doing it. I need more shops. Also, I will take full houses. Don't think I won't do it. Just trips then? Because I don't want to use discards ever, if it can be helped. That'll do it. Level up flushes. Definitely take Chariot. First hand is drawn face down. That's fine. Well, we didn't find a flush to open with, but that's fine. We'll stick Chariot on something. And then we're just fine. Everything's great. Hello, Brad. We are currently just trying some gold runs just to see how punishing they truly are. But I'm very adaptable to going and doing anything else if this gets miserable. I will take a scary face. I don't love it, but I'll take it. I don't want to spend every penny I have re-rolling. Challenge idea. You have to buy/take every X and Y stuff you can find. So long as I can take oops or sixes along with it. Because if you get oops or sixes in that, then you are golden. Alright, pair of deuces. I've been slowly advancing my other decks after getting gold on green, mostly waiting for the big patch before anything else though. Yes, I'm awaiting 1.01 as well. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make to my world in the stakes that I'm currently in, but I'll definitely be paying attention when it does come around for sure. Alright, shop, give me something I can work with. Fortune teller's not really it. That beard is looking fierce. I need to shave so bad. Like, it's just... I hate it, but it's more effort to shave until, like, eventually it will get so itchy that it warrants shaving. But until then, I just kind of ignore it. I will take more and more levels in flush that I can get. It's giving me grandfather vibes. It's not the vibes I was expecting, although it's probably better than Father Christmas vibes. Alright, I need a heart immediately. That is not one. Is 2 flushes going to be enough to get this done? I don't know. I should probably Wheel of Fortune for the off chance that it gives me anything. Oh. It did not. Right, we could try this flush or play 2 pair. I think the flush is the only chance we've got. It was a flush. Grandfather Lord UK. Oh no, it's Gothic Grandfather. Guys, I'm not sure I'm into this new joke. I know I don't have... I can't control chat. Unless, like, it's actual not banter stuff. Bans will get handed out, but... you guys, I don't know if I could be your internet grandfather. That might be a bit much. But I will take Steel Joker. And we will level up high card, and I will even take this guy, because that will surely get us through another round or 2. $8,000 there is totally adequate. Do you reckon this is 1,500? With 2 kings it might be. Yeah, we're fine. Finally, some buffoon packs. I would love to make more steel cards, but who knows if we'll get the option. Choose 1. I would love to make bootstraps work, but right now we do not have the economy for it. To my opinion, I dislike Green Joker. It's not my preference of scaling Joker, but right now it's what we've got. Throwback, though. Throwback could do some work. Like, skipping is not always going to be ideal. Start with 0 discards on 4 hands. We can probably make that work, so we'll do this. Oh yeah, that's better. For a while. I just find Green Joker no fun. I don't mind the challenge of, like, strategically not discarding, but I can totally see why it would become frustrating to play. Right now, we simply don't get a choice in the matter, but having the extra steel card is obviously incredibly welcome. Got anti-5 already. Stuff I don't want. Would I rather $2 of interest or $17 and more throwback value? Simple choice. This is going easy breezy. It's going to go easy breezy until we get hit in the face by like one bad boss blind or something. I am going to play this steel card rather than try and save it. 23k. Here comes the wall. Bring on the wall. God, I have not thought about that TV show in about 10 years. The one where they're stood at the end of a swimming pool and the big polystyrene cutout of a person going like, comes along and you have to jump through the hole. God, I've not thought about that in a long time. We have money again though, which is lush. Oh, packs are getting expensive. I forget that's even a thing. Okay, in that case, give me some malt. Extra large blind, 100,000 points. Are you kidding? Also, I'm definitely using my discards here. Sorry, Green Joker, them's the breaks. All right, 32 is okay. $21, not so much. We don't have a full house. I will save the Wild Queen, obviously. 2 face cards here is nice. 17,000, no flush. Go straight. No, nothing. Well, we're not getting 17,000 points from high card here. Right now, King Bob, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever, but it's just kind of force of habit. Because if you have X mult jokers that go when stuff triggers, you want the multiplier to be at the front, so when you're re-triggering stuff, you make the number as big as possible by multiplying a larger number from the start. But it doesn't actually make a difference when you're not doing those things. I'm just doing it out of habit at this point. Alright, let's not do gold stake then. Let's go back. What's the most probability-based thing? We're gonna do... Let's do painted deck. We'll do it on blue stake. And so the rule was, if I see something with probability in it, I must take it. That's the run. Even more hand size. Sure. And $15. Right, we got 3 queens, 2 8s. I don't see any straight flushes. Yeah, so I've got to take glass cards, lucky cards, bloodstone, any of that stuff that impacts any of the stuff that impacts any of that stuff. I must take it. Possible challenge, white stake plasma, but you can't buy chip jokers. Oh! That sounds like a nightmare. Right, nothing. We might find a lucky card in here. We don't. I will take that, and I'll take another heart. Why not? I don't really want either of these, though. I'll take the rocket. I will level up my 3 of a kind, and hopefully the rocket will keep us in cash. $400 for that does not seem that strong. I guess with no chip jokers on plasma, really you would just be hunting what's the one that adds 30 chips to your cards? Like foil and plus 30 chips edition. The Order is an interesting prospect. I would love Riffraff as well, but I can't afford both. It's a gamble. I would also love this negative. Okay. We don't have a club flush. I have a 4 gap, a 7 gap, a jack gap. It's all terrible. Just show me the big stuff. Alright, or don't. That's fine too. And now they start discarding because the hook is the worst thing in the history of the world. I need another straight immediately, and I'm not going to get it. 10-9. No 10. This was awful. Why did I think this would work? These straights, you can't... Straights just aren't viable, ever. Yeah, Rocket's good if you get it early, basically. And with Painted Deck, it probably wasn't going to go very far just because we only get 4 Joker slots, but any economy for a while is good. And then you take what you can get, largely. Oh yeah, straight scale the best with planet cards relatively to the hands around it. It's just so brutal trying to play straights when that one card you need doesn't exist. Ouija on Painted Deck is incredible. I would like to see 10s. I will take aces. I shan't complain about having 12 aces. What's the Joker's name for upgrading whenever a straight is played again? The Joker's name? Superposition gives you a tarot card when you play a straight. Saturn is the planet card that upgrades when you play a straight. Runner is increase in chips when you play a straight. Might be thinking of Runner. Do we dare Spectral Pack again? Yes. Ah, would have been great. But I will destroy up to 2 of my aces to remove a bunch of my other cards. 1 ace and 4 other cards is fine by me. Bloodstone seems like a gamble I do not want to take. That is cheaper than rerolling. That is money for the future. I have only 3 queens, so I don't fancy that. Let's just keep playing 5 of a kind without any issues for a little while. Because just the base value of 5 of a kind is doing all of the work for us right now. Sorry, Packbot. Too late for Bloodstone. Yeah, Fibonacci, Scholar. I mean, I'm never not going to take Brainstorm. It's not doing anything for me right now. But I'm still definitely going to take it. Odd Todd with the aces is not bad. Makes every one of these 41 chips. But it's not Plasma Deck. And I have a free reroll. Do we ever take Odd Todd or not? It's tough when you only have 4 Joker slots. Yes, Blueprint's left-handed cousin. I wouldn't take it with it being Eternal. Yeah, it's... If it wasn't Eternal, you'd take it immediately. It's only because it's Eternal that there's the risk-reward of what you have to give up or not. I totally forgot that we have to take all the lucky stuff that we saw. If I've missed anything up to this point, that's on me. But here's a Magician. Alright, we'll take our free reroll. We will buy this but not use it until Egg gets much bigger. And we'll buy that because we need something to get us through these blinds. Everything in the next round is free? Sure. Thank you for all of the aces. I would still prefer to play 5 of a kind just because the base score is so much higher. There's a couple of those. This we of course take. This is free. This is free. Oh! Did we see Bloodstone and it was a chance taking thing and I didn't take it? Is that what we're talking about? My brain completely melted on the notion of what we were doing. No, I was supposed to take Bloodstone because we're taking all chance-related objects, right? That's the shtick. I'm gonna do this and this and this. I'm so sorry. We have to make a glass card. That's the rules. We have no room for anything else. I'm not taking photograph. I will take popcorn for a hot minute. Yeah, I'm immediately breaking the rules that I entirely forgot existed because I'm a bad player. Next time, I will put it in my little tiny Steam note so I can actually see it in front of my face. I'm going to sell this just because I'm not interested in it. I think we can get away with 4 of a kind. I don't think we need this glass ace right now because of Popcorn Brainstorm. He was correct. I always used to mock people like Northern Lion when they did bad things on videos and stuff, and then I started streaming and I'm like, oh, I get it now. I totally get it. I see why everything they ever did was an element of chance. Right, there's another glass one. Show me nothing lucky. Fine, I'll take a 5. Certificate doesn't really work. I'm going to work on the dagger challenge later today. That's my one. If you didn't know, I made that challenge. I made a great big list of challenges. Back on the early days of the Discord, and then one of those got selected to be in the actual challenges when they were implemented. Certificate isn't a chance. It will always... It's not an X and Y. It will just always give you a thing, and then none of the 4 seals are random. You just want to exist, apparently. I will take this because we're not going to get much else for doing that blind. We need to sell this egg eventually. Do we think a full house covers it at plus 16 twice? I'm not sure it does. Now that's a different kind of chance. The chance for what card you get out of certificate is not an X in Y chance, which is what we're concerned ourselves with, apart from my neglect on Bloodstone. I will keep looking for lucky cards and the like. I will take glass cards when we find them. Alright, we will sell egg and do judgment. Banner is not great. Glass Joker, I think we have to take. I think by our own rules, Glass Joker is included. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Hate that for me. I'm going to play this straight then. I just think with 2 discards, Banner's not ever really doing very much. If I'm discarding to hunt for 5 of a kind every time, it's just not going to go very far, very long. Nothing broke. What about take only cards with faces? That includes playing cards. I can see dating Odd Todd but not marrying him this early. So Eternal equals a no. As an Eternal and 4 Jokers, I'd pass. I think I've done you must take faces only in the past. On the playtest perhaps, or one of the demos, but we could do that as well. Unfortunately, we don't get to take this lovely looking holographic stone card because we must take the glass cards. Popcorn has 8 left on it. I'm not going to spend my double tag here. I will, though, try and break this 2. Of course it wouldn't break. Wow. Glass Joker just stopping the impending breakage of anything. Alright, we are going to ditch Popcorn for Bootstraps because they do basically the same thing. I found a seed letting you get 2 poly ghost deck. Two poly what? Did I miss it? Oh, business card. I'm so bad. Alright, if we win or when we game over, we will do this challenge again because I'm clearly not doing it correctly. Break. No, of course not. 2 poly blueprint is busted. Love to have 2 poly blueprint. Thank you for 5 of a kind. We needed that. Alright, we lose. From the top, but this time we remember the rules that we are working to. Skip this because we're not getting anything else out of the first blind. All those aces gone to waste, huh? All 12 of them. I blame the glass cards for not breaking. If I see anything that has an X in Y chance, I must take it. Is the rule. Oh, we're gonna get Spectral again. Are we gonna get... Okay, none of this stuff has X in Y chance. So I guess we're just gonna take a rare. The duo is fine. I can work with the duo. It also gives you the legendary giving 2x mult whenever a king or queen is played. It also gives DNA. That is a broken seed. That is a seed of witchcraft and wizardry. Triboulet. Do we think this is going to be enough points? It could be. It's not going to be. We need the full house, really. We get it. Just barely. Alright, nothing X in Y chance here. I'm going to save my pennies. Get some interest in a second. We could play this straight, but I'm going to hold out for trying to earn more money by having spare hands left over. Although the duo not actually doing that much for me here. Which is a shame. I have a discard left. So... Well, we got a jack and a 10, which is what I was thinking about when discarding. Hey Suppo, how you doing? I'm doing great. I had my ear problems resolved earlier this week, and I'm just on top of the world because it's so nice not just to hear in your ear all the time. It's glorious. I might have to take Mystic Summit just to get some scoring going. Upgrade high card by 3 levels. I can see it. I can see the value. This is horrible, but you get to really appreciate the deck back of Painted Deck. Isn't it pretty? There's almost certainly a full house here. It's just which way does it go? That way. Oh, hello. Hello. If you wouldn't have known it. I would also like perhaps this spectral pack. Alright, I'm going to make more aces just because that makes sense. And we're going to trundle quietly along. Let's get rid of these 2 discards. Then play a lovely little full house. Just over the score threshold. Oh, reserved parking. How am I ever going to win with you? But we have to take it. That's the rule. That is the rule. I only just had $4 as well. Each face card held in hand gives $1. Okay. Well then, we shall hold our face cards in hand when we play stuff. Basically. I want to get rid of my other discard. So that we get the Mystic Summit value here. I don't know why it wouldn't let you send the seed. There shouldn't be any rules that would say seeds can't be posted in, like, the back end. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, high cards level 4 as well. That's pleasant. And then we're going to get so much money to finish. You'll love to see it. Alright, now I would like to see bootstraps again. No bootstraps. That is very bizarre, King Bob. I'm sorry that that is doing that. Is it just the 8-letter seed? Because I don't know why that... Maybe it like thinks you're a robot. I'm not sure, but it's not anything that I've put in place as far as I can recall. It's very odd. In the description... in the description of the video, there is a link to my Discord community server. You could post it there if you can get over there. Otherwise, I don't know what else to suggest. Ah, Twitch coming in clutch. Give me full house levels. I just don't know how we're gonna score enough points with what we've got going on and play only one hand. Oh god, I don't like that. It needs to have a pair in it, and we need to get rid of our discards first. So queens and fours, the best bet so far. Is this ever going to be 3,200 points? We did level up our full house, but I am not confident. Oh, 4,000 points. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Telescope for full houses might be the only way we make any progress here, but I'm going to check the spectral pack first, because I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. We can't get rid of reserve parking. Oops, all sixes. Mystic Summit. We have to keep this. We have to keep this. We do this and this. And question our life decisions. We have 6 aces. So go for aces, or I would take my last 6. I would happily take my last 6. But I'm not confident. Oh! Yes! Is this going to be worth any actual amount of score to us? Just barely, with the 6s coming in clutch, but there is no way we can sustain this at all. It just can't be done. Not on blue stake. Even if we find quad aces again, I don't know that we're going to be even able to be scoring enough right now. Yes, so the green dice joker is oops all sixes. It takes any listed probability and doubles the first number in the equation. So in this exact example, we have reserved parking. Normally, it would say each face card held in hand has a 1 in 2 chance to give $1. Right now, it says each face card has a 2 in 2 chance because the 1 in 2 at 50% is doubled to 2 in 2 or 100%. So it's a guaranteed dollar that we get. But right now, the duo and the family is not giving us enough stuff to work with for winning with 4 of a kind. Even this 4 of a kind that we did get is not going to be enough. Alright, that is a challenge I cannot compete with on this level. Instead, let's take the other suggestion. We're going to do plasma deck, white stake difficulty, and then we can't take any chip-based jokers. Is the challenge. I mean, I couldn't sell parking sign. It would not let me. Silly eternal cards. Yeah, lucky cards go from... lucky goes to a 2 in 5 chance for mult and a 2 in 15 chance to win $20. If you have 2 dice, it goes to 4 in 5 chance and 4 in 15 chance. We can't take chip jokers. It's not allowed. Alright, give me this instead. Gothic Lord, turns out I was right. The Balatro tournament was you all playing and then Balatro University inevitably winning. He smashed it, dude. Absolutely smashed it. I was so disappointed to go out in 9th because the top 8 carried on to the next round and I just didn't quite smooth in there because just not quite enough points landing me in 9th place to be eliminated immediately, but it was a good time. Yeah, glass are more likely to break. That is the other side of that coin. There's also the boss that does 1 in 7 cards face down when you draw them. Goes to 2 in 7 cards face down, which is also tricky. Alright, I get to pick 2 of these guys. Neither of them... Oh, that one's chips, so that one's already out. I probably take this just for plus 10 immediately. And then we have to decide between Flower Pot or Abstract. Because we can't take chip jokers, I think I am going to have to go Flower Pot here and just try and make it work. Can you take foil jokers? I can. I just can't take ones that award chips. That's the way I'm reading it, at least. Right, so we've got 3s, but we need a pair with a club in it. That will do it. Heaven help us when Balatro University gets out of undergrad and goes for a master's degree. I think he's just the professor at this point. Wild cards are incredible with Flower Pot. We've got a free tower. We might use that. -1 hand size sucks. But we've got our wild ace, so that's a great start. I've got too many clubs. This is a problem. Because I can do club, heart, club, spade, but there's no diamond. I can do spade, club, heart, club, but there's no diamond because this can't be both. Oxford and Cambridge will be offering him lecturer positions soon in their new roguelike departments. Could you imagine if a university had a roguelike department? I know somebody, I can't remember his name or any of the real context, but somebody created a university degree program to get a degree in puzzles, which always intrigued me. You had like the history of puzzles, the logic of puzzles, which included studying chess, like all kinds of stuff within the curriculum, and then they got a doctorate in puzzles, which I would be totally down for. What are we going to add to this situation right now? Spectral backs. My wild ace is getting an aura. Yes! Hello! Okay. I will take a misprint. And then hold $5. None of this is helping. The 7 helps a lot. But the deuces are better because that covers all 4 suits already. So we can do this, and you know what? I will take the stone card to go with. The problem with the roguelike department is that you'd have to find new professors' textbooks each new term. You'd have one speed run your degree in one semester to graduate. Yeah. Every time you come back to a new semester, all of the work is restarted and you can't carry on where you left off. There's no save points in your degree. One hand size doesn't help me. So we'll just stick a bit of trance on. I would not mind making some money either. Degree meta progression. Okay, is it a roguelike university or a roguelite university? And do they both exist on like either sides of a campus, and every year they have competitions and sports and stuff? This idea is getting silly. I need something else in this picture. Because they all have clubs, and that is not great. There's the spade. That also wouldn't have helped me, so that's fine. Hello, Polychrome Ace. How are you doing? Hearts, clubs, spades, poly diamond. Wunderbar. So now we want to see cryptid on that ace. It would be glorious. Oxford would go like, Cambridge would go like, and a million posh bar arguments would ensue. I can only imagine. Right, we've still got no chip jokers. Oh, spades are debuffed is a horrendous thing for us right now. I should have been paying more attention to that. Right, we get money for every 5 we discard, but right now I'm just interested in making solid hands. We haven't leveled anything up yet. The local polytechnics would have budget for the original ASCII NetHack. And like the history department is actually playing Rogue and nothing else. Like Rogue and the original like pixel Spelunky game. Just those 2 games and nothing else. They refuse to evolve. Let's try for some diamonds here. It's close. I don't mind that stone card, especially because we are still on plasma deck. I mustn't forget that bit. Stone cards are actually incredible for plasma, and I completely forgot that bit. Wow, you're really not going to give me another diamond, huh? Oh, we were so fine. What was I worried about? As an American, I know far too much about British higher education. As a Brit, I do not understand American education because your guys have like middle school and high school and sophomores and seniors, but then you're a sophomore or a senior or a freshman in high school, but then you're also a sophomore, a freshman, or a senior at college. But what we have as college, you guys don't have, and it's a whole thing that I don't really understand. We're not really getting much money out of these so-called economy jokers. Upgrade 2 pair by 3 levels. Upgrade 2 pair by 6 levels. With flower pot. I'll take it. The fun thing for the US is that it varies state by state as well. There are places in Britain that have like different systems to how I went to secondary school, which was very confusing when you meet. I met people at university that went through a different school system than I went to, even though we were both English. I know nothing about the German education system. Not an iota of anything about the German education system. What are we going to look for here is a great question. Well, Spade, Diamond, Heart, Club. Spade, Diamond, Heart, Club is perfect. I'll ditch this 3 alongside it. Alright, that's not too bad, not too bad. Freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior just apply to where you are in your 4 years at that level. But I don't... I didn't have any schooling that had 4 years. Roughly speaking, a 4-year degree from a US college or university is the same of work and education as a 4-year degree from a UK one. I don't understand that at all, because in America, when you go to college, aka university, your first year of university or college is spent doing like math and English and history and art and sports and like all of the classes. And I don't understand why you're doing all of those classes when you get your degree, you're going to get like a math degree or a history degree or a science degree. You're not going to get a degree in all those other classes that you took. I know you can get like a minor if you do a bunch of them, but why are you spending a whole first year of university doing classes that aren't for the degree that you're doing? I don't understand it. Hey Speedfrog, how you doing? Where does high school begin? 9th grade, 10th grade? Do you mean in England? Because I didn't go to high school. We don't have high school here. This is what's so confusing. All the words mean different things from everything else. Atlas SMBN said, when is this game going to drop a mobile port? As soon as the developer finishes working on it. He is working on it. He's trying. Stone Joker, I can't take. It's a stone thing. Odd Todd, I also can't take. It's a stone chip thing. Retrigger in card held abilities. We don't have any of those. None of this stuff is helpful. As part of the Puritan ethic of being well-rounded, also most of the general education stuff is spread out in your 4 years. You start major sequence classes as a freshman. So we just get a general education up to the age of 18, and then age 19, 20, 21, you do your 3-year degree in the subject that you took your degree for. So I did a biology degree. I just did 3 years of biology classes. Heart Club, Spade, Diamond, and we get a free planet card to boot. Oh, Cat, I hope your biology degree is going well. I got mine 12 years ago, which is terrifying. I hate that. 12 years ago is gross. Many degrees like engineering ones have weed out courses designed to be deliberately hard to weed out the people not suited for the degree. Electrical Engineering 101 and Comp Sci 101 are notorious. I mean, for us, if you didn't get the grades to get into the university, you just didn't get into the university in the first place. Second semester and I'm failing math, lol. I'm sorry that you're having to take math in a biology degree. That sucks. Like I had like a part of a stats class or like stats subject in some of my biology classes, but not a whole math class. What am I doing here? I opened a pack. I opened an Arcana pack. What are we doing with our Arcana pack? I would love a foil card. Denied. How about a foil standard card? No, but I will take steel. Weed out courses reflect unwillingness to teach. Okay, so you get a more well-rounded education at high school, but that doesn't reflect necessarily on what you'll be as good at in university. I think I understand. I need a different queen or a 7 here, please. Otherwise, I'm gonna bust out of this really fast. Red, red, black, black. Perfect. You love to see it. Yeah, I gotta do math and physics because the university says so. A couple towns over, you can do your biology degree without having to do math or physics. That's wild. We have some courses that are analogs to your A-level stuff that are sometimes required to get into specific degree plans. The world is a weird and wild place. But at the very least, the degree from my university is seen as better than from the other. Ah, okay. I think I've shown my degree once when I got the current job that I have, and otherwise it's been completely irrelevant largely to my life up to this point. Give me foil. Denied. Ooh, foil. Alright, mail-in rebate, you're doing nothing for me. So I will take the foil. I'm going to refill my glass. In the US, advanced students can take care of a lot of those generalist college credits while still in high school via the AP program. What's that, advanced placement? Gothic Lord sounds so posh, he had to have gone to Eton or Oxford. Gone from Eton to Oxford. I am not posh. I am as far away from posh as you can possibly... I'm not as far away as you can possibly imagine, but I'm not posh. For sure. Second King of Hearts doesn't really help us here, but I don't need any of these hearts. Okay, the Pair of Kings is fine. The Stone card is fine. I don't need this King of Hearts still. Oh no, I can still play it. Yeah. Show me a pair of anything then. I need a diamond. Diamond me game. Yeah, with the size of the US and how differently so many things are done between one state and the next state, I can only imagine how different all levels of education are between one area and the next. Right, here I can take this king and turn it into an ace, and that is going to save us in this situation, I hope. My accent is certainly posh. All my friends in the UK are Blackburn, and compared to Lancashire drawl, you'll sound like a minor viscount. Viscount. I'm trying to think of, like... I'm no David Attenborough, you know? I also had a subject called Philosophy of Maths, and I don't understand why they put it there. Everyone passed with amazing grades. I couldn't begin to tell you what might be on the curriculum of a Philosophy of Maths class. Would I rather have another strength card for emergencies? I think I would, you know. Somehow along the way, I became a supporter of Blackburn Rovers, and that has caused me endless headaches. I only follow AFC Wimbledon because the podcast by John and Hank Green discussed the updates from AFC Wimbledon at the end of the episode, and so that's how I get all my news about AFC Wimbledon. The longest potential sneeze in the world. Oh, I forgot Green Joker was actually being useful. I do not have a diamond. I really need one. I took 7 years of Latin and they let me take History of Medical Terminology, never showed up, still got an A. There was a Greek girl in my biology class and she knew like a lot of the root cause for the words that we were using, had lots of similarities between the Latin formal names of creatures and components and stuff as the Greek words that she knew, and so she got by very easily with a lot of that stuff. I'm the Texan equivalent of posh. All private schools grow up on a golf course, etc. I have never played golf. I do not think I would enjoy it. I need more diamonds, man. I could ace this spade with strength into a diamond if I really had to, but I don't want to. I don't need 2 hearts. I don't need the extra spade. Green Joker is just suffering in the corner. Heart, club, spade, diamond. What's up, my baby? My PB? Mom? We are trying to win with Plasma Deck, but not taking any chip-based jokers. I hate it, but damn if I can't carry a bag and read a green with the best of them. Dad dragged me out there every week. In secondary school, or high school probably, as you would say in America, I spent 4.5 years. I only missed half a year because of an injury, a broken arm. He is forward, he's doing something, he's working hard. I did 4.5 years of high jump along with a bunch of other track and field stuff, but high jump was my specialty, and I competed all across the country doing high jump. And I really enjoyed it. The problem was with that, though, that like if you want to train in like the 100-meter sprint, you go to a field or a track and you run 100 meters. But if I wanted to practice high jump, I could only do it in a sanctioned place that had the giant crash mats and the poles and the sticks and all of it. So I didn't get to practice it as much as I'd have liked, but I really enjoyed the time I did spend doing high jump. That's for sure. Spade, club, diamond, heart, stone. How are we doing on this scoring anyway? 44k. I'd like some more scoring out of this somewhere if I could. Oh, hello. That I could certainly take. Honestly, if you ask the game nicely, it will give you the things that you want. I've seen Jason Statham's dives. It's so interesting how like people have completely different lives between one thing and the next. Yeah, I did a lot of sports through school, and then after between 18 and like 27, all I did was longboarding, and then I took up running a bit in my late 20s to try and stay a bit fit. But otherwise, no sports for me. I don't have any depth perception at all, so I can't do tennis, badminton, softball, baseball, cricket, like none of that stuff, because the ball flies towards my face and I have no idea how far it actually is away from me to hit the thing. That was a lot of embarrassing days in PE, that's for sure. Obviously, oh, not you again. I should have definitely done this sooner. For sure. Right, so we're not going to get Flower Pot to go, so we don't need to worry about our suits, we just need to worry about our pairs. So let's do that with the extra 5, for sure. We got to anti-18 with that seed. Incredible. I don't know what my best anti is. Obviously I know what my best high score is if I go check it, but I have no idea what my actual best anti is. I can't recall right now. 40,000 is not much to make up, so hopefully with everything that's going on up here, that'll do it. Love to see it. Can't take banner. I will probably take that in a minute. Extra money is not really what we're after right now. Show me Hierophant. Yes. Yes, Hierophant. Give me them chips. I'll take this now. I could take it after getting some more interest, but I want it now. I would also not mind hanging Chad if it can score on some of this chip stuff, but it's only a very small subset of our worthwhile cards. We're back to Flower Pot territory. Does it tell you your best? Oh, highest round, highest ante, 14. There you go. E13. Although that's only on this seed, right? On this profile. On my road to 100% profile, it will be a different number, I think. We need nothing because we've got hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds, and stone. The fact that the most money isn't $500. It could be $500 on a different day. We'll get there eventually. Must play 5 cards is absolutely fine coming up. We don't need spades or diamonds, or spades or diamonds. Play high card because we can. I need clubs. I like the 8s, so I'm just going to do this. That's even more 8s. I still need a club though. If we have to, we can play the king. That's fine. Still don't have a club. God damn. There you go. So I don't need this heart. 160 times 9, 65 times 6. This is fine. Spade, heart, diamond, club. No 5th card. That's fine. I'm currently taking shape as my PE classes. Taking shape as my PE classes. What's shape? I'm currently taking shape as my PE classes, and I love it. Though sometimes I can't catch my breath. I don't know what shape is. Not even from context clues can I imagine what that is. I once had a sock and buskin with blueprint with 5 of a kind, each card lucky red seal. Every time it triggered, it gave 20 mult. Didn't even have oops or 6s. Every card triggered 4 times. It's the thing that you want to see. Fitness workouts. Okay. It's like Zumba, but different. That's the only kind of word I can think of that is a type of fitness workout. What do I want here? Probably just money, if I'm honest. I should do something with these as well, because we still have hallucination hanging around. Yes, give me the tower. I love to see the tower. Must play 5 cards. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Diamond, heart, no spade, okay. This is unideal. Club, heart, spade, I need, diamond I don't need. Heart, club, spade, diamond, stone. 5 cards. PE in England must be where the posh comes from. What? What does that mean? I have no context for what that sentence means. Heart, club, spade, diamond. Do I want to play the full house? Not really. We'll just throw in any other random card. Or, what card is stone? I'm low on 6s. Do we have a 6 I can ditch? I don't. He'll be fine. I can't even make one. Spade, heart, club, diamond, 2. It'll be fine. I'm a little worried about anti-8, but right now we're okay. Posh education. Instead of physical education. Phys ed, as American TV shows would call it. I want these just for random things, but I'm going to have to use them if I want to get other things back out of them. Let's make the queens into kings, then we can always have 6 kings around. Then give me cash and give me 2 more cards. Give me more cash. All right, now we're cooking. More 2 pair. And straight to the only other one that can proc flower pot. Also, what do we want to see for stuff at the end? Cards drawn face down after each hand played is fine. I will try for a negative. 105,000 is very rude. We've got hearts and clubs. We can make one thing wild, though I will hold on to that until I really, really, really need it. So show me a king or a 7. Well, did I discard the king by mistake? I'm confused. Okay, this is getting more desperate, so let's do this for a diamond and get that going. Actually, let's do this as well. Get that cooking. 200k for the big boss. We might need, I need like another X-Malt Joker or something. Something to replace these 2 that aren't doing very much. Also, this just isn't scaling, but I can't help that. Do I think this will do a decent chunk without flower pot? It might. Yeah, it did 50k. We're fine. Flower pot's clearly overrated. Planets on planets on planets. 4 of a kind can also trigger flower pot. Full house can. Got anything for me? Yes, 4s or 7s. What do we have more of? 7s. Love to see it. If I want a negative, I need to roll the shop. Fine. Something. And play the occasional club. Heart, club, spade, diamond. Super fast. Oh god, I'm in hell. I am in hell, I'm in hell, I'm in hell. Spade, heart, club, diamond. Okay. I'm still in hell, but it could be worse. Spade, diamond. I got no heart. I don't like not having a heart. I don't need the spade twice. Oh god. 20,000 for 2 pair. Will just be fine, right? It will just be okay. This could be a stone card. It wasn't, but it could have been. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's a foil crafty joker, but it's a chip joker, so I can't take it. What a shame. Emperor? Yes. Death for a wild card. World, I don't care about. What do we have? Not very much of. 6s, 3s, queens. 3s. More stone. Magician could do something for us. Possibly not lots, but something. What's next? Oh, if I can find that poly ace, I'll be so happy. Small blind. Forces 1 card to always be selected. Could be worse, I think. I would have taken Verdant Leaf with all of this stuff in play, but it is what it is. There's the wild ace. We have 2 6s, so this 6 is going to become a wild polychrome ace. I'm going to do a little happy dance. Then this 8 is going to become lucky, and this is heart, diamond, spade, club. And I'm very happy about it, basically. $93,000 is good going. In fact, such good going, I can just play high card here and probably get the rest of what we need. I think we take popcorn instead of business card here. I'll look for some foil in here as well. We don't find it. But I will take an ace. Alright, do I skip this to keep popcorn bigger? What am I realistically going to find? Probably not much. 200,000 is going to be such a dick, though. Isn't it? Isn't it going to be a dick? Yeah, probably. Probably skip. Maybe the money will help from Bootstrap. I could do the blind to get some extra mult out of Bootstraps. Because this would be 4. If I get more than $10, I get the return on this back. I'm gonna do the blind. Because if we can find, well, first of all, 76543 does qualify for Flower Pot, so I can just do that. If I can find any more bonus chip cards, that could be the difference maker. 63,000 there. How many deuces do we have in the deck? All 4 of them. 2 3s. I'd get rid of 3s in an instant, but we can't. Club, heart, spade, diamond. Very happy to do it. Good. Ah, show me Seltzer. I'd absolutely take Seltzer right now. Plus 20 mult if you play a flush. Definitely not happening. $21 is a lot more mult. We got a tower card. That's huge. Right, give me Temperance. I'll crack this open, see if there's something fantastic. There is. All right. Can we do it? Cerulean Bell. Now, we have a Hanged Man, so at one point, but only one point, we can delete the card and pick any other cards that we want. Or we can make that card into a stone card and pick any other cards that we want. Right now, we don't have cards that we want. Unfortunately, we've got Spade, Heart, so we need Diamond or Club something to pick up the slack. 7, 8, 9, 10 is not going to do it either. The aces will do it though. So much so, in fact, I'm going to tower this 7. And then do... I might do this and save the other wild ace. Is that bonkers rather than playing both? So that I have a higher chance of making a good hand a second time? I mean, how many other aces do we have? 4. Probably better to keep the poly ace. Because like this is basically giving me... This is plus 8, this is 19. This is 1.5 of 19. It's basically giving me 10 mult. So this one would give me 15 mult, which doesn't seem like that much. Although it too counts as thing. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not thinking about it any more than that. Oh, we're gonna be fine. Who was worried about anything? Honestly. Okay. We need not these things. Do we ever play this straight? Hold on. Diamond, spade, heart, club. I think we just play this straight. It's weird, but we only need 65,000 more. In fact, we play this straight and keep the ace again. Heart, diamond, spade, club. Ah, am I going to be able to find 60 points, guys? Am I going to be able to make 60 points? Oh, thank God. I was worried. I was worried for a minute. Thank you to whomever suggested that challenge. I cannot remember which username it was, but we managed to defeat Plasma Deck on White Stake without ever taking a chip scoring joker. Alright, you guys plot what the next run is going to be between you. I'm going to go visit the wee joker room, and then we will reconvene for the next run. Alright, I will be back in about 75 seconds. He's back. What are we doing next? Ugh. Itching his nose, apparently. I suggest you tool around with the seed. It's a good one, especially if you take Ghost Deck. All right, we could do that. I've got the seed. Ghost Deck. Where are you, my ghosty friend? Alright, let's see what this has in store. Would I like everything to be free? Buy the Spectral Pack in the first shop. Alright. Then we're not going to go free, we're going to go hunting on the first one. That's just too many pairs, guys. Ugh. Excuse me. Well, that's probably just under 300 points, isn't it? He knew. He absolutely knew. Mega Spectral Pack. Alright, let's see where this goes. Create a rare Joker. Make it polychrome. Create a copy of that Joker. Alright, that is bonkers. That is valid as bonkers tech. Now, where is this going to take me? Not to Full House Town, apparently. There you go, we got there. I will take early ice cream just to keep us going. I would love to see something like Burnt Joker or Space Joker or something. Oh god, driver's license? Could you imagine? Sorry, the delay is going to be a little bit too slow for a full play-by-play. So we're just gonna see where the spirit of the world takes us. Start me out here. And then we'll try and find something weird and wonderful down the line. That's probably better, right? That'll do, that'll do. Mega Buffoon, I'm so in. Oh, the decisions. So, Blueprint doesn't work with oops or sixes, unfortunately. Marble Joker could be hilarious. Like, if we just do... if we do this, and then... I'm actually going to sell ice cream and keep oops or sixes. But when we start a round now, we get 3 stone cards, which is hilarious to me. I would love a death card. Ultimate stone card build. It could be. It could be. We need to find Stone Joker to go with Marble Joker. Then we'd be laughing. Challenge idea. Play on abandoned deck and try to get as many face cards as you can. That would be like... I don't know. There's like... What am I thinking of? The Hollow Knight speed run for low percent. It goes like, if you get 7, or if you collect 7 items and you do it in 6 hours, that is worse than if you get 5 items and you do it in 31 hours. So could you imagine if there was an abandoned deck speed run, but the first check is how many face cards do you have in your deck, and then the second check is how fast did you do it? That would be amusing. Oh, I didn't move the thing. I'm bad. Shuffling jokers is like the bane of my existence. You go there. Another Wraith is intriguing. But we've also got Mega Arcana, Arcana. I'm probably going to sneeze again. It's coming. I can feel it. No, it's not going to go. Alright, we do $4 here, then $4 there. Let's just ditch some small stuff. And I guess we're getting rid of... Oops. Oh my god. Where's hologram? I need hologram. So we select our blind. We get 3 stone cards. And then I do this. And I get 3 more stone cards. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. That might help. I don't know. Now my head just itches. Unfortunately, I made an understandable mistake with DNA. Given what comes later, I went a totally different route. This seed is bonkers. Bonkers seed. Obviously, we're looking more of these. 5 of a stone net will never exist because stone cards don't have a rank, so they can't have a hand be made. Gold seal that stone card. Then put me in here. And then show me that one stone. Show me the stone card with the gold seal on it. Yes. Yes. I don't hate ramen, but honestly, we're not getting much malt to begin with, really. Oh god, Wee Joker. If I'd have started making 2s. Oh man. There's not enough room for everything here. Rocky 5. Rocky 3 plus Rocky 4 equals Rocky 7, Adrian's Revenge. That is like all of my knowledge about Rocky, basically. So what would I get rid of here? Do I get rid of Abstract and take Wee Joker? Oh. Softest cat. I totally got where you were coming from. My brain took it to the next place. I'd recommend going for kings and queens. Oh, okay. Should we restart this endeavor if we've now just filled our deck with marble cards we don't need? Should we give this another college try? Because I imagine we don't need this many stone cards. Bye, money. I didn't need you anyway. So that should always be there when I'm scoring. Or here, one of the two, I'm not sure which. Yeah, probably this, because that gets the actual value of this times itself, etc. Alright, so we don't want more stone cards. We are oversubscribed on stone cards. 2 pair, full house, no. Because I should probably just sell this, in fact. Have I missed the boat completely on the next thread of this whole chain? Oh, I didn't move it. I try to pay attention in like 3 places and I'm just bad at it. Alright, I'm selling marble. I've got enough stone cards. We're just holding on to 1 death card in reserve. That guy. All right. Now it all comes to fruition. Alright, so this is working out nicely. Go crazy? Don't mind if I do. No beer and no TV make Homer. I'm gonna hanged man some of these stone cards. I do not need that many of them. Although it won't be long, I suppose, that most of our deck will be kings or queens. Hello Haley, how you doing? Welcome in. We're just going crazy over here with a spectacular seed. I was given a seed by a member of chat. They go by a different name in both places, and I've forgotten their YouTube side, but on Twitch it's Real John Games. The seed, because we loaded in from the seed, when you go to the menu it will show you the seed. So it's Umbrella Whiskey Golf 6-3. I can't think of N. November 45. Put a blue seal on the steel card. That just makes sense. DNA goes over here. Base molten chips are halved. Oh no. Woe is me. I'm so frightened. Then that goes there. And we play something like this. And we just go to the moon. Oh my god. This is silly. This is very, very silly. I mean, that's not bad either. Honestly. But yeah. Very silly. Very, very silly. I would like some Planet X or something, but I guess we're just not seeing it yet. You want clubs. Can we find a face of clubs? We can find a face of clubs. Let me do that. Then we do this. Rare, legendary, rare, rare, rare. Welcome to No Commons Town. Population us. Honestly, I don't even think I need this death card. Really. Now you want clubs again. Clubs you shall have. Just a casual 500 million. You know how we do. Honestly, I'm happy with cash right now. Negative smeared would go crazy. Good lordy, don't tempt me. I'm going to level up Pluto because the high card that we play for DNA is always there. I don't need a blue seal. I totally forgot we were on Ghost deck, so that can happen. It's close. It's not quite there, but it's close. Hello, Fizz Glowlip. How you doing? We're in King and Stone country. This is the state of things right now. It's bonkers. But I don't think I can give up anything up for this, so unfortunate. Diamonds, I can try. No guarantees. You just got to keep a nice balance, you know? If we could find a negative hologram, it would be over. The next boss blind is the Serpent, huh? Well, we got antimatter, so we can do something with that. Consistent 507 mil. It's a nice consistent place to be. I will tell you now, no holograms show up. I just don't think you rerolled enough times. You reroll enough times, anything can happen. We need spades, so I can do this and earn some money. Oh my goodness. Okay, do this and this, and that happens. And then we do this. It's a bit bigger than the 507 million we just had, wouldn't you say? Oh, lucky cat would be hilarious if we could get lucky ones, but I don't see it happening. Alright, I'll take a tiny smidge of photograph. I need some hearts. We've got them, so why bother discarding for anything else? Actually, because we're going to fill up our hand with other stuff, and we actually want more other kings first. There you go. King of Hearts. Into DNA. Slightly higher than 507 mil, yes. Yes, a smidge higher, I think is the technical term. A touch higher. I went lucky cat with queen lucky red seal. But the ways you could engineer this seed. Wild. Not you. I'll take it. Playing a high card sets money to 0. You want spades? Well, you're going to get 2 of them. But I'm going to keep my $43, thanks. Madness, no thanks. Every time I look at that Joker, it makes me laugh. Madness is a silly boy. So today I finished writing a script for a video that I'm gonna edit tomorrow, where we go through all 28 boss blinds and figure out which ones do and do not trigger Matador. So look forward to that. This is just the Silly Face Club, isn't it? I will grab this. Haley, are you looking ahead? Are you snooping on the seed? Do you know something I don't? I could make more clubs, but I actually want to make more glass cards, so I'm gonna. Yeah, don't add madness to your $500,000 point setup. I shall not. Alright, Haley. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10 that is not 7. What number am I thinking of? What number is it, Haley? Ah, so close. It was 3. I'm sorry. You were so close. You have to keep working on those psychic muscles. Can you imagine, like, if we did that like 4 times in a row and you were correct every time, and the clip would be unbelievable? Something happened. Hello, J-Dog. Welcome. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. What am I doing here? That's a great question. I'm going to make kings have more chips on them. Apparently 3 and 7 are common random numbers. I watched that Veritasium video recently. It was fascinating. Goodbye, Glass Joker. Nobody loves you. Okay. DNA. I would like to find a glass one. Thank you ever so much. And then we do this, don't we? Can we get another King of Spades? We certainly can. Can we get another glass one? We can indeed. In fact, I'm going to make this into one as well. Sock and bussin'. Okay, so we did want spades. That was just lucky. I don't know if I was really paying attention, but this seems to be, apart from, unless I could find some steel cards, but who's got time for that? So that's E19. Oh my god. Do we take the idol instead of ancient? And just hope that it pulls on the kings that there are the highest volume of in our deck most of the time? I feel like that's got to be the strat, right? Or we ditch DNA at this stage and just hope that it pulls on what we want it to. Yeah, like, I need to get rid of a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, if we did this again and just absolutely min-maxed knowing this was going to happen, it would be berserk. So are we getting rid of ancient or DNA here? That's the question right now, I think. Something unseen is coming. What is this mystical place I have been transported to? Speedrun it. Yeah, you think we've got enough kings? Very large blind. 6 of diamonds. Not going to work for me, unfortunately. Spirit Weasel with the raid. Welcome in. How you doing? We are just breaking this most broken of seeds. I'm just going to do this and see how we do against 300,000. Probably just fine, I imagine. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, endless we go, clearly. DNA's back, hilarious. Supernova for 6 5 of a kinds, I think not. Telescope probably isn't going to work with how much high card we've just pumped into things, so I'll ignore that. Wheel of Fortune's being a butt today. Oh, what is this on? 10 of diamonds. That's not fun and exciting. What are you on? Diamonds. Ah, Sidfish followed. So, Sidfish Games is... Hold on, we'll let the fires burn out. Sidfish Games is a wonderful developer who is making a game that is kind of halfway between what Balatro is and what Roll is, if you've ever seen any of my Roll videos. Basically, you're in a giant carnival, but the whole thing is top-down, and you're looking at hexagons, and each hexagon you can fill with a different type of unit. So you've got one-man bands, amplifiers, clowns, hot dogs, mustard, all these kind of modifiers, but every time you click the button, all of the big hammers smash into the like the, what are they called? The hammers with the bells and the world's strongest man hammers and stuff. And this is called Hex. Oh god, what's it called? Hex. What's it called? Hex Strikers. Hex Strikers. But I played an alpha about 3 months ago, and it's great. So, is it? Hold on. Hold on. Yes. Let me get that. If you want to go and wishlist it to help a fellow I say fellow indie dev, I'm not an indie dev, but if you want to go and check out the game and wishlist it, because wishlists help developers immensely when it comes to things like working with publishers down the line, you can follow that link and you will find the game and you can get a better idea of what I very vaguely described. Right, 5 of diamonds is not what I want to see. Yeah, we're a chunky deck. Big old deck. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh my god. Is there ever a world where I should take this? That's hilarious. Yeah, that is very true. I need to get this hangman out of here. Like 425 chips is a lot, but I don't really think I can give anything up. $1.5 stuntman. It is indeed. Thank you, Group 46 and 2, for following. I am overwhelmed with options here, but I think we don't take this. I think we just let the multiplier do the work. Yeah, if you don't take stone cards, this won't spawn, so you can only see this when you get the things. Drop Triboulet easy. Nah, not gonna do it. Smeared will work with idols, so a king of clubs will count as a king of spades. Rough gem's negative. Can't be sacking that for space. Alright, I'm gonna press on, I think. Just use this. Vertical Mama, welcome in. Alrighty, let's ditch some things and some more things. We want to see spades if we can, but honestly we don't need to risk our glass stuff right now, so I'm not gonna. Casual 26 billion, you know? Oh, Haley is using her psychic powers again. Next shop will have a rare joker. She's sure of it. There is the order. It's not one I'm going to take, but it is rare. Haley, be out here flexing. Alright, I'm going to make more of these into spades then. Just so that Idle has a smaller target pool for what it selects out of. Africano45, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Joker Stencil is not going to fit the criteria here. I will take a death though. Oh no, all heart cards are debuffed. Whatever will I do? This 7 of hearts becomes a king of spades. And you know what? I don't even need to risk the glass, so I'm not gonna. You said and you did, and I appreciate it immensely. Oh my god, the diamonds. The diamonds are putting in the work. Oh my goodness. It's Deja Vu Red Seal. So that's going on a Glass King, clearly. Show me you don't have DNA still. Pants. Trousers. Omelette du trouser. Omelette du trouser. I'll take extra interest as well. Baseball card doesn't work here, really, because too much stuff is rare. If it was negative, oh boy. Could you imagine? I kind of want to play a diamond flush, but it's not going to give it to me, and that's fine. Clubs. We can do clubs. Pants. Truly the run is blessed. Have a good night, Africano, or day, or time zone, wherever you may be. Next shop will have reserved parking, I'm sure of it. Alright, where's reserved parking? Oh, no reserved parking. We're going to make more Glass King of Spades. You'll see an invisible joker, I'm sure of it. I won't tell you when. Just in the ether. Honestly, playing this stone card is worth it for the $3 to me. A solid 700 points is a good start. Jack of clubs. I can't believe the idol hasn't picked a king for me yet. Hearts, 1 heart. Give me them dollary dues. Yes, Planet X. Give it to me. These are not the planets I seek. 4 of a kind, I guess. I could take some ectoplasm. We've got enough hand size to find kings, right? Like, this isn't gonna do me any harm. Just a nice little, just num num num. Just get some plasma-y, smoky energy in me, you know. Question is, which one of these wonderful things will become the negative one? I hope it's Triboulet. Triboulet looks really cool. There's one less king you can hold, but that's probably fine. Yeah, we don't have Baron or Steel cards. So, Oh, yeah. So it does this really cool thing where the background on legendaries is a different asset than the foreground. So it makes it look really cool and unique. King of Spades on the idol. Hello. Alright, we need to find King of Spades'. One more King of Spades for me. Go on, game. One more King of Spades. Just for me. There you go. Let's do this, see if we can find another glass one. Alright, King of Spades, Sock and Buskin, Triboulet, Ancient Joker. Oh, that's on hearts. That's such a shame. If that was on spades, we'd really be cooking. I think something broke. Something broke. But I will take more King of Hearts. And more Planet X. And more stuff in the shop. Yeah, Lovers is so good. Alright, I'm not gonna spend more of my glass kings than I need to before I need to. We know this will be fine. Yeah, I've rerun Seeds before. God, it gets so loud on the fires, doesn't it? I've rerun the same seed multiple times before when I was trying to get B-roll for things, and like tiny little changes break stuff, and I hate it because then I get really confused about what I have and haven't done. Oh! Hello, Polychrome Sock and Buskin. Pretty new to the game. What is the negative Joker about? I can't see any negatives. Negative refers to the inversion of the color of the image rather than negative as the opposed of positive. So negative means that you get +1 Joker slot. So I can currently... I can take another Joker. I totally forgot that bit. But yeah. Normally you start with 5. But this is negative. This is negative. And I have this voucher that gives me +1 as well, so we get to hold way more stuff. I had Photograph a while ago and then I gave up on it. Or it was just offered to me and I didn't take it because I wasn't paying attention. One of those 3 things happened. But for now, It's not a big worry. Right, a nice gentle E11. I can't do another one, can I? I can do this for free. Baron will appear, don't worry, he forgot, yes, not worth. It was that, haha, it's not worth. So going down to a 5-card hand is not worth it. If only we had palette as well. Our deck isn't optimized enough to feel good at 5 cards. Alright, we'll skip over that. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. I wonder if there's enough kings in the world for me to find different ones. Oh look, there is. Gonna have to spend some glass, but that's a risk we have to take. 4 of a kind kings would probably still get us pretty far. Hallucination. Director's cut. I'll grab it. You never know. More Eris. Saturn, because sure. None of that stuff is it. The wall coming up. I wonder how we'll fare. 10 of diamonds is not what I want to see. Hearts, we got none. No hearts at all. Oh, so now it's the wall, huh? Now it's the wall. Alright, we're still casually hopping into the E numbers. Astronomer, Splash, I'll take another Lovers. I mean, I'll take a blue Joker if I'm not doing anything else with the slot, you know? We did fill our deck up immensely. I'm gonna play these for cash. I think, yeah, King Bob, you have to stop thinking that it's going to go exactly the same and just embrace that it's not and that it's going wild. Oh my god, Showman. Some glass broke again. That's fine. Create a copy of a random Joker, destroy all other Jokers. I think not. Can you imagine doing this on black difficulty and getting a load of eternal stuff instead? Oh. Hello. King Bob, was this it? Is this what you were waiting for? Or this? Or this? There it is. Bye, Blue Joker. It was nice having you. Hello, black hole. Yes. All right. 1.2 billion points. Can we do it? We want diamonds here. We want king of spades there. That'll be fine. Oh, I get it. I'm with you. We have a single red seal king in here somewhere. That one. I haven't seen it yet, but if we could have made copies of that with DNA, the world would have been unbelievable. I will take more interest, thank you. I will take more flush 5 value. Otherwise, we'll hold out. Wait, why did the Joker count not decrease when you sold Blue Joker? Blue Joker wasn't negative, so it was my 8th of 8th. It went down to 7 of 8, and then I bought Invisible to go up to 8 of 8 again. Spades, 7 of clubs. I'm gonna play this for $3. Or a few more than $3. Trying to gently preserve my glass where I can. Oh, I see. You guys are too clever for me. Question is, what is Invisible gonna copy? That's the real mystery. Oh, lovely. Love that. Must be multi-streaming on another platform. I am multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I apologize if there is confusion between chats. Guys, the needle's coming up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in one hand. Sounds risky to me. You want diamonds, you want the Queen of Diamonds. These are not the things I want, but this is the last round to get Invisible sorted. And then the question is, what is Invisible going to make a copy of? And should I sell Rough Gem first? YouTube chat, Speedfrog over in the Twitch chat says hello to YouTube chat. I just want to make sure everyone's getting all the post back and forth. Speedfrog, a very talented Balatro speedrunner as well. Yes, I posted both links to the Balatro server and my community Discord as well. So, if you have a preference of one or the other, you should be able to find either. King Bob says, hello, Speedfrog. Egg is in both chats. Flacon says hello to Speedfrog and Twitch. Now, the matter of Invisible Joker. Softest Cat says hello to Twitch. And there's general howdy hows all round. King Bob has some inference on the situation. Sell the gem thingy. Goodbye, Rough Gem. It will hit it, trust you. I trust you. All right. Yes, there is. Let me get you the Balatro Discord server link. Oh, no, it should be listed down below. Or is this Twitch? Hold on. Invite people. Copy. If you're on YouTube, there is a link to the Balatro Discord below, but you can also use this link. If you're on Twitch, you can follow that link and it will take you to the Balatro Discord. There's like almost 40,000 members over there. Everybody's lovely. If you are rude to anybody, I will ban you because I am a mod there. Right, so Invisible Joker, huh? We're seeing what this gets us. Our survey says another ancient. Well, it's not the ideal situation, but I can hardly say no. The stone cards are actually okay for Ancient Joker because Ancient Joker, Idol. Idol cannot pick stone card as something it wants to see. Hello, Suki. Welcome in. We'll get rid of this. We'll buy this. I shouldn't do too much because we still have lots of interest. Those are on diamonds. You're on the ace of hearts. We have one hand, so definitely don't screw this bit up. Everything is fine. Hey, it's that one glass red seal king that we have. I played a queen. I played a queen. Oh, thank God. I was worried. Ancient doesn't see anything, it just picks a suit. Splatter Proto, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate that. I would love a larger hand size, I love that too. Mr. Bones, nothing here for me. I should do more with these things to then buy these things, you know? That's twice the mouth. Where did mouth discussion come along? I'm confused. I want everything, but I can't hold all this stuff, so... Hanged man, you fool. Alright, we'll get rid of more things. Alright. I want to Hanged Man stuff that is not stuff that I care about. Mr. Bones and me tell each other fairy tales and we stare at the beautiful woman. She's looking at you. Oh, no, no, she's looking at me. That is a music reference I do not understand. Right, E13 is actually a big number, so... Clubs as a preference. Jack of Spades doesn't help us out. And of course, glass is always welcome. I'm going to play this. This is fine. I don't know Counting Crows at all. I might, like, if you played me some of their music, I might go, oh yeah, I've heard that before. But I couldn't tell you what Counting Crows is or who they are or what genre they exist in whatsoever. Alright, we got to E16. Some more glass broke. Let's make that into that. Actually, let's get rid of these right now. Let's do this. I regret making so many stone cards at the beginning. Although there's not, like, relatively, there's not that many of them left, I guess. You got to E49 max. I don't think I'm going to get there. I think I'm not as fine-tuned with the red seals and stuff. I've got this double tag that I've just been holding on to this whole time. Clubs and King of Clubs. This could be a big one. Though none of these want to be King of Clubs. We could just shoot for the moon. Couldn't we? The idol betrayed me on a singular 8 of diamonds. That's rough. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, now when you said double mouth, that makes sense, yes. Ancient Joker is the old Bap mouth reference Easter egg. I just didn't put double together with having 2 of them right now because so many context clues and so many things for me to miss. Oh, that's a little bit more of something. I will definitely buy Cryptid. Thank you. Oh my god. No. Alright, I have to go and use the Wee Joker's room. I've never done a run this long in my life, but we will resume in like 2 minutes. I got a exclamation point bladder if you're on Twitch. He's back. Yeah, the whole Gothic has a tiny bladder thing is a long story from 10 years ago, but I do have a slightly broken bladder. Right. What am I doing with Brainstorm? Is brainstorming a blueprint for a sock and buskin better than one of these ancient jokers? Because I feel like it is. Right? It is. We're not hitting idle as much as I'd like for how many kings that we have in the deck. Like 45 kings. So really it should be about 2/3 of the time, but it's not, unfortunately. So we're going to ditch this guy. We're going to buy this guy. We're going to put that there, move this over here, and then that's going to re-trigger all of those back to Sock and Buskin. Oh my god. Stop. This isn't better, right? This is actually worse. Oh, wait. Yeah, does this work better for, like, rather than being 1 times 4, is this 2 times 3, which is better? I don't think Dusk is the play though, right? Dusk is bad for us. So I think we just keep moving with this. I want to find the gold seal glass card for this cryptid. Dusk is not in fact the play, yeah. Alright, I'll do this. I'll do that. Ugh. Hanging Chad. No. Discard 2 random cards when a hand is played. We are on. I can put those 2 next to each other. Diamond, Queen of Spades. Alright, well. One of those things isn't really going to happen. Oh, I have discard. So I should definitely do that. Diamonds. Spades. Oh, Queen of Spades. Yeah, that's fine. If you're playing all glass cards, play on Sock and Buskin. I'm not playing all glass cards. God, Seltzer is so good, but it's only good for 10 hands, which is such a shame. Also, at some point, I'm going to, like, screw up my calculations, and we're not going to score enough, and I'm going to be really sad about it. It is possible to get negative Seltzer in this seed. Good grief. There's some insurance. E16? Guys, this isn't going to end where I want it to end. Okay. King of Hearts. Spades. Well, spades are fine. We can do that. King of Hearts is okay. We can possibly do another one of those. King of Hearts, King of Hearts, King of Spades, King of Spades, King of Spades. I think that's about as good as it's getting for a while. No glass broke. We're probably not going to see a score higher than this. E28. Because we're not going to see all of those glass polychrome, the glass red seal. Brain, words. We're not going to see the glass red seal King of Spades again anytime soon. Right. King of Spades. Spades. Okay, we can do that. Well, you know what? There have been worse times to do this. This might actually be better as it goes. Who said something about changing the way stuff is ordered if I'm playing all glass cards? Brainstorm on Sock and Buskin. So that. Somebody thinks this is the best thing to do. Because we're doing all glass cards, so we want all the re-triggers that way. Is that what we're saying? Alright, I'm just going to let it rip then. We need E17. E17. Alright, I don't think we are gonna surpass that. I think that's gonna be our limit. Oh, hello. Fizz Glow Lip. Literally today, I published a video about 11 strange Balatro unlocks and how to get them. And this guy is included in that video. Oh, we have no discards. All right, I can handle this. Right, we want... I need to rejig some of this, don't I? I want to do that now. King of Clubs, Diamonds. Well, that's not a great pair. King of Clubs. Okay, this King of Clubs is glass. Deja Vu it. Aura it. Not the best, but that's fine. We want to play Diamonds and Clubs. $150 million point pair. It looks so small now. Only 150 million. Okay, Fizz Glow it is. Well, something broke. I don't foresee myself playing any straight flushes anytime soon. Oh god, we're up to... I've never gotten to the main boss blind a second time. That's going to be a problem, though. If we can get there. Spades. Ace of Spades and Hearts. So, Hearts, basically. Do we have any gold seal stuff? We have one red seal, one left, so we'll hold Death then. Don't really know why I'm holding this strength card, let's be honest. We've got 1 heart, 2 glass. This might not be E20 in one hand. We might have to finesse it out of 2 hands. Only E19, but nothing broke, so swings and roundabouts. I definitely should have strengthened those queens while I was looking at them. Didn't occur to me until too late. King Bob, the seed is bonkers. Gorpazorp, getting high, watching Balatro and playing Balatro. Very nice. Oh my god, I've got problems. Hold the phone. I have issues. This might be how we end. No, only 1.6 to the E20, not 8.6 to the E20. We got ruined. That was bonkers. Absolutely wild. Alright, I don't think there is enough time left in my evening for another round, so let's swing by Twitch, see who's streaming, see who we could go say hello to. Since we've just had so much in the way of Ancient Joker, we will raid out to Michael Ale Fox. I hope you guys had a wonderful time this evening. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. If you ever have questions, comments, recommendations, you can put them in the comments of any of my videos over on YouTube. Otherwise, I will be back on Sunday night is the plan. I'm sorry, Haley, we didn't quite get to the E20 that we needed on the round that we were on. But we are going to go and say hi to Mouth over on Twitch and YouTube. You guys will just be left with the end screen as the stream ends for now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.